Also, this mindset of trying to make everything look perfect, it's a trap. It's a trap that will get you to do nothing. Brother. Okay, I am currently getting ready to go on my weekly solo date, and I'm very excited because today I'm going on a ceramic painting. I don't know, just be in the moment, and I think this is one of the things that I always look forward to spending time alone now, is that is a moment or the time of the week that is about me, that I don't need to rush, that I can decide what to do, that I can just be in the moment. And the fact that I always find so much joy after, I feel like it just helps me to look forward to it. I today woke up with some doubts regarding my creativity, you know? I was just like, okay, what am I really doing? And then I got this notification on my phone of these other creators that painted my photos, and it was such a bittersweet moment, and it made me really realize that a lot of times we think our work is not being seen, that we are just doing these things for no reason, but no. Your work is being seen, and in the right moment, you will be noticed. In the right moment, you will know the impact you're creating. So that just really motivated me, and I was like, yeah, I know that's right. So I gotta go. I'm actually already gonna be late, because why am I always freaking late to things? Like 2025, we gotta change that. So yeah. And this is what I'm gonna try to do, which is very simple, very cute, and I'm gonna try to use it as like my a holder for my fruits in the kitchen. So yeah, let's give it a try. Hello, welcome back to Wandering Alone, episode 8. It's been amazing to navigate, you know, the little solo dates and everything, but let's jump into the book. Today I'm going to talk about week 7 and week 8 of The Artist's Way, because I'm trying to, you know, speed up the book a little bit. I feel like I have been doing it for over 2 months by now, which is pretty normal. You know, you're supposed to take it very slow with this book, but I'll be traveling, and also I just have like some fun things that I want to share, that I want to dive in a little bit more. So week 7 talks about recovering a sense of connection, and I'm gonna jump and start by reading this little quote that is in the book that just resonated so much. Perfectionism has nothing to do with getting it right. It has nothing to do with fixing things. It has nothing to do with standards. Perfectionism is a refusal to let yourself ahead. It is a loop, debilitating closed system that causes you to get stuck in the details of what you are writing or painting or making, and to lose sight of the whole. I love this for so many reasons. I think a lot of us tend to always try to make things perfect, and if they don't look perfect, then we don't want to share, we don't want to no longer work on it. But the reality is, things will not be perfect. Things are not perfect. And when it comes to art, and when it comes to something that you are creating, something that you're pouring your heart into, unfortunately, you have to work on it and get to a point where you just gotta let it go, where you might not be satisfied with the final result, but it's about that, because a lot of times you will never be satisfied. I can thankfully say that when it comes to my writings, I am the type of person that simply writes what comes to my mind. I'm gonna make sure it's correct, because you know my English sometimes is not perfect, and then I go ahead and I post it. Reality is, when you let your perfectionist mindset carry on, you're never gonna do anything. You will always come up with excuses to do things, because you are always coming up with excuses. I don't have enough, I don't have time, I can't do it. But when will you be able to say, I can't do it? If you're always coming up with excuses, do it while it's still not perfect. Do it while you think it could be better, because the longer you sit on it, the longer you try to make this thing look perfect, the longer you make the decision to just not do it at all or not share it at all. And what happens? You keep it to yourself, and later on you live in regret. So do it, post it while it's still not perfect. It's still better than not doing it at all. So taking risks is not as easy as it looks. You are literally challenging yourself to do something that you might not have ever done before, or something that haunts you, something that makes you feel scared. But the best part about taking risks is the moment you do it, or the moment you even try to do it, you are proving to yourself that you can do it. How will you have the answer if you're not giving yourself the chance to try? You know? So this is one of the reasons why I often motivate people to start with small challenges. If you are scared of running, go run. Even if it's only for 10 or 5 minutes. And those little 5 minutes of running that you will do, you're proving to yourself that you can do it. One of the biggest ways for me to challenge myself and to take the risk is to show up for myself every day and move my body. Because by waking up and getting up of my bed, even when I don't feel like it, and I still move my body and I still commit to do it, I am proving to myself that I can do it, that I can take that risk every day. You need to understand that a rejection or a feedback doesn't define the things you do, and it doesn't define your worth. Because it just talks it break. Perfectionist is a refusal. How the hell do you pronounce this word, bro? Okay, I'm gonna need to do this again.